This video will offer advice and suggestions on how to be a good applicant. We will talk about the general traits and behaviors that make a good applicant, as well as the most desirable traits and competencies that organizations and entities are looking for in a candidate. What we will present here is information on the actions and processes that an applicant should take to succeed in his or her journey. We will show a generic perspective of the application process, the steps that lead to success, and the best practices one should take when applying. The word applicant comes from the root word apply, which comes from the Latin word applicare, meaning attach to, join or connect. So, an applicant is someone who signs up to join or applies to something. There are several types of applicants. The most common is the job applicant. But there are also others, like applicants for a promotion, or applicants to a university. In this video, we will not mention here the specific qualities or traits needed to land a particular job or position. But what we will show are the most desired qualities that organizations or employers look for when they vet an applicant. Before we continue, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. So, what makes an application successful? An application is successful when you finally get through the desired steps. As we said earlier, applying is the attempt to join or connect. So, when the applicant finally gets accepted, and joins the targeted organization or entity, that is what makes his or her application a success. What are the steps that an applicant must take to ensure success in his or her application? Number 1. Study the organization or entity you wish to apply to. It is important to research, and do your own due diligence on the organization or entity that you are applying to. Whether you are applying for a new job, or for a new department or position, or for a university, it is crucial to know what you are getting into. This will give you benefits that will help you to be more prepared, and provide a chance to gauge your suitability. Number 2. Have an honest self-assessment. Before proceeding with your application, you need to evaluate your own capabilities, qualifications and credentials. Have a good and thorough examination of your strengths and weaknesses, also, your beliefs and values. It is important to make sure that your goals and intentions are in line with that of the entity or organization that you wish to be accepted to. Also, if you are applying for a job, knowing your own limitations and competencies will enable you to select the most appropriate job for you. Having the relevant background and experience that meet the required qualifications is essential. Number 3. Act with professional decorum. The topmost priority for any applicant is to give out a good impression. To do this, you should act with professional decorum. This can be achieved through several ways, such as in communications, whether written or verbal, by using proper grammar, sentence structure, spelling and tone of voice. Also, professionalism can also be shown through proper grooming, dress sense, handshake, and punctuality. Aside from this, common courtesy like saying thank you and please denotes professionalism as well as giving a proper greeting. Number 4. Prepare for the next steps. Once you have applied and submitted your intent, the next thing to do is prepare for the next stage, mostly an interview. If you are applying for a job, it is good to know the job description. You can then research on the required qualifications of the job, and try to practice answering questions that might be related to them. Another thing that might help is knowing who will be conducting the interview. This will provide you some sort of perspective of the interviewer's mind, which will help to lessen any tension or anxiety. Now that we learned the major steps that an applicant should take to ensure a successful application, we present you the top 10 traits and characteristics that most companies and entities find desirable in applicants. Number 1. Strong communication and interpersonal skills. Number 2. Exudes a good personality. Number 3. Has the relevant work experience or background. Number 4. Professional and courteous. Number 5. Possesses analytical and leadership skills. Number 6. Has the initiative and motivation. Number 7. Flexible and resourceful. Number 8. Has a strong work ethic. Number 9. Interpersonal savvy and works well with a team. Number 10. Self-starter and is inclined to learning. We presented to you the tips and tricks to become a good applicant, as well as the most desirable traits and competencies that organizations and entities are looking for in their prospective applicants. After learning about them, you need to put them in practice. If you have any further questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more informational content.